We were doing a differential equation, and in the differential equation I was explaining you uh, I think I discussed the linear differential equation, and uh, I want to discuss the reducible to linear form. Okay, reducible to linear form, which is also known as Bernoulli's equation. Bernoulli's equation. Okay, reducible to linear form, that is also known as Bernoulli's equation. Now, how this Bernoulli's equation looks like? It looks like this: dy by dx plus py is equal to qy to the power n. So you can see that here this right side is not only function of x, and in this case p and q are functions of x only. So because right side there is a presence of y, so that means this is which type of equation? Non-linear equation, a particular type of non-linear equation, because right side is not only function of x. Okay, so such equation is known as Bernoulli's equation, and n can be an integer. How it is formed? We put 1 upon y to the power n minus 1 is equal to z. Okay, we substitute this 1 upon y to the power n minus 1 is equal to z. Then the equation is given by, this equation is transformed from y to z. Jahan y variable tha, it will be transformed to z. So it becomes dz by dx plus 1 minus n pz is equal to 1 minus n q. Okay, so this is the transformed equation. This is the transformed equation that we get. So what we have to do is, yes, what we have to do is, we have to use this equation. Now this is linear. So now in the similar way we solve the linear differential equation, we have to solve this equation using that method. So this substitution actually reduces the non-linear equation to a linear equation. Okay, so ये substitution क्या कर रहा है? ये non-linear equation को linear में convert कर दे रहा है. This is converting non-linear equation into a linear equation. So let me take one example to make you understand this. So let us solve a few questions are from linear part, and then few questions are from non-linear part. Okay, so let us solve both of them. The first one is sin x dy by dx sin x dy by dx plus 2y plus 2 times y is equal to tan cube x by 2. Okay, this is suppose the equation that we want to solve. So इसको जरा properly लिखो. So what it will become? Linear है ये. So this will become dy by dx and plus 2 times cosec x into y is equal to cosec x into tan cube x by 2. Yes? So let us calculate the integrating factor from this. What will be the integrating factor? Integrating factor will be given by integrating factor is equal to e times integral 2 times cosec x dx. इसका इंटीग्रेशन क्या होगा? 2 times log tan x by 2. So this will become tan square. So tan x by 2 square. This will be the integrating factor. Correct? So this will become solution will become y into integrating factor, that is tan of square x by 2 is equal to integral of uh, q, क्या बन जाएगा? Y into integrating factor is equal to integral of uh, q, which is cosec x tan cube x by 2 into tan square, na? Tan square x by 2 dx. This will become the final solution. जरा देखना कैसे होगा. So this will become, in next step I am writing, this will become tan to the power 5 x by 2 dx, and this will become upon sin x. So upon 2 times sin x by 2 cos x by 2. I have used this formula. Sin of x is equal to 2 sin x by 2 cos of x by 2. Please see this. Okay. So immediately put tan x by 2 is equal to t in this equation. Tan of x by 2 is equal to t. Okay. So now what will happen? If you put tan of x by 2 is equal to t, what will be its derivative? It will be sec square x by 2 sec square dx by 2 is equal to dt. See right hand side कैसे transform हो रहा है. So it will become integral t to the power 4 dx. एक बार जरा check करो. Substitute it and then check. So एक बार करके देखना या तो मैं बताता हूँ. So like here you have tan x by 2 is equal to t. So it will become t to the power 5 and then dx. What is the value of dx? 2 times. It is
Sir, it's t to the power 4 into dt.
हाँ, into dt, sorry. Into dt हो जा रहा है. So it will simply become t to the power 5 upon 5, and which can be written as, what was t? Tan to the power 5x by 2 upon 5. So if you write this thing, it will become y is equal to tan to the power 3x by 2 by 5 plus c. So this will be the answer of this linear equation. Okay? Yes? Now let's take another one. This time I am taking a equation with the boundary condition. So let me take another question, that is dy by dx plus y tan of x is equal to sine 2x is equal to sine of 2x, and y0 is equal to 1. Y of 0 is equal to 1. Okay? Let us solve this. Let us try to solve this. What will be the integrating factor? It will be e to the power integral tan x dx. And what is integral tan x?
Log sec.
Log
of secant x.
Log of sec x. So it will become sec of x. Okay? So when you solve it, it will become y into sec of x is equal to integral sine of 2x into sec of x and dx. Okay? And this will be given as y into sec of x is equal to, ये क्या होगा जरा integration? How this will be done?
It's minus 2 cos x.
How this will be done?
So, sine 2x is equal to 2 sin x cos
This
x,
will
and
become
cos
2
x cancel.
sin x cos x into sec of x dx. It will be cancelled, and sin is,
Minus cos.
so it will become minus 2 cos x plus c. So what is y equal to? Minus 2 cos square x, correct? Plus c cos of x. Okay? And now substitute the boundary condition, y0 is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to minus 2 because x is equal to 0 and plus c. So c is equal to 3. So वापस substitute कर दो 3. Is that okay? See this? It is correct. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Can I erase this? नोट कर लिया सबने?
cos x पे लिखेंगे सर cos x को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे
अरे भाई
राइट
इधर
हैंड साइड टर्म
y
पे
y इंटू sec x है, तो sec x को इधर डिनोमिनेटर में नहीं ले जाओगे?
सर इसे सी cos x नहीं लिखेंगे क्या?
देखो जरा, जब यहाँ पे y इंटू sec x है तो sec x को डिनोमिनेटर में ले जाओगे तो क्या बन जाएगा? माइनस 2 cos x बाई sec x.
नहीं सर, वो लास्ट क्वेश्चन हमने n स्क्वायर x बाई 2 से डिवाइड किया था तब नहीं लिखा था c के मल्टीप्लिकेशन में।
लास्ट में यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई नहीं किया था?
नहीं सर, c के साथ नहीं किया था।
नहीं नहीं, अगर वो इधर है तो वो कर लो, वो तो आप लोगों को बताना चाहिए था। अगर
करा था तो शायद कोर्स किया था।
आप एक बार कर लो, अगर वहां पे मैंने गलती कर दी है तो ठीक है। ऑब्वियसली तो सिंपल अलजेब्रा है, इसमें कोई नई चीज नहीं है, तो इफ देयर इज मिस्टेक प्लीज टेल।
Yes.
तो इज दिस ओके? समझ आ गया भाई? लास्ट क्वेश्चन में अगर मैंने नहीं किया है तो प्लीज आप उसको कर लो। उसका आंसर क्या आया था? सी वाई इज इक्वल टू 1/5 tan क्यूब x बाई 2 प्लस सी कॉट स्क्वायर x बाई 2। करेक्ट दैट। चलो अब एक और क्वेश्चन करता हूं लीनियर का। It is related to, suppose some LR circuit is there. L and R circuit is there with some sinusoidal voltage E naught sine omega t. This is L and this is R. Okay. Suppose this type of circuit is there. Okay. Now what will you do? How you will solve? So the first step is to write the equation. What is the first step? First step is to write the equation. So let us write the equation for this. That equation, you know that the voltage developed this side is L di by dt, and voltage developed this side is IR, and the input voltage is E naught sine omega t. ठीक है? Correct? This you will read in electronics also. My purpose is not to teach electronics, just to tell you how this linear equations are solved. So this is using Kirchhoff's voltage law. Okay, and this will become, एक बार check करना, this will become, एक बार ऐसे लिखना, di by dt is equal to di by dt plus R by L I is equal to E naught by L sine omega t. Correct? So again, this you can see is the linear equation. This is an example of linear equation that we have to solve. And जैसे वहां पे ये y होता था, here it is I. जैसे वहां x होता था, here it is t. So not a problem. So first of all, let us calculate the integrating factor quickly. So integrating factor is given by e to the power integral r by L dt. So that is e to the power RT by L. Correct? So what will be the solution? I into integrating factor is equal to integral E naught by L integrating factor into sine omega t dt and plus a constant c. Correct? समझ आ रहा है ना सबको? So let us solve it. So only the problem is to solve this integral. So let me remind you about this integral. Integration e to the power ax sine bx dx was e to the power ax over a square plus b square a sine bx minus b cos bx. याद है?
Yes, sir.
This was the integral. So what are the values of a and b? Value of a is r by L and the value of b is omega in this particular case. So what will be the solution? It will become I into e to the power RT by L and equal to E naught by L, and just write the integral e to the power RT by L over R square L square plus omega square in bracket A sin bx minus b cos bx. Check करना. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
and let me write it in a better way. Plus c is also there, and let me write it in a better way. E to the power RT by L E naught by, so L is here. Please see this. Omega square L square, L will be multiplied, and can you see that uh, 1 L will come here?
Yes, sir.
देखो L square and 1 L will be cancelled and 1 will come here, and I am multiplying here. So it will become E naught, and I am cancelling this also. Okay, I am cancelling this also right now, minus RT by L. Okay, so it will become I is equal to uh, E naught by R square plus omega square L square and R sin omega t minus omega L cos omega t. And let me see at later time, so this will become 0. Okay,
सर एल भी तो आएगा
sorry.
ई नॉट एल
मल्टीप्लाई हो गया
So at later time I am seeing, huh? At later time. So this term will also become 0. Clear hai? Which L? So let me put now, to make it more compact, let me put it like this: under root R square plus omega square L square, under root R square plus omega square L square. Now you can see that it will become I is equal to, this is having dimensions of current, E naught by under root of this is impedance. So this will be some I naught. Now sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. So this will become sin omega t minus phi. Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. So this is the answer, and let me put it like this. This is phi sin A. This is cos B. So cos means base upon hypotenuse. R square plus omega square L square, and this is sin A cos B, cos A and sin B. This is sine, so altitude upon hypotenuse. Now you can ask if you want to ask anything.
how c has become 0?
So if you don't want to make it 0, just keep this here and it will come here. Okay. But if you want to see the equation at some large time, ये लिखा हुआ है, आप पढ़ रहे हो?
So
क्या लिखा?
at later time
What does it mean?
t tends to
So t is large. So if t is large, this term will become very small. Okay. If you don't want that, then you have to carry that. And what is the value of this phi? Tan of phi is equal to omega L by R. So these all things are completely mathematical, just require a mathematical hand to do it, nothing more. So this equation is related to electronics, you know, it is related to LR circuit. So linear equation is very important, and most of the time when they ask question from first order, they ask it from linear equation. Either simple linear equation or Bernoulli's form. Okay. Can I erase this?
Yes, sir.
So now let me take another equation, and that equation will tell you about the biological use of this one first order differential equation, and that is like this: dy by dt is equal to a plus b, cos omega t. dy by dt is equal to a plus b cos omega t, and this equation describes the change of hormone levels in blood, and omega represents the frequency of that change. Okay, so uh, dy by dt is equal to uh, dy by dt, oh sorry, one more term is there, dy by dt plus ky is equal to a plus b cos omega t. That is the equation. So can we solve this equation?
Sir, please define the equation.
dy
What does this mean?
dy by dt plus ky is equal to a plus b cos omega t. So I mean these are constants. We can fit these equation. जैसे ब्लड में हार्मोन्स का लेवल होता है ना,
Yes,
वो
sir.
कुछ लेवल तक फ्लक्चुएट करता है, तभी तो आप कभी बहुत गुस्से में होते हो, कभी बहुत खुश होते हो, कभी कुछ होता है, कभी कुछ, ऑल दैट इज, एंड ये तो गुस्सा और खुश तो इट इज अबाउट योर इमोशंस, एंड देयर आर मल्टीपल फंक्शंस ऑफ हार्मोन्स, दे to maintain the heartbeat, to maintain other functions. So if there is some some fluctuation, then the hormone is given from outside. So these are the parameters that take care of that. So this is a modeling equation of that actually. Okay, and this omega represents the fluctuation of hormone. Okay, so ये जो k है, a है, b है, these all parameters, they you will uh, you will feed into the system so that the level of hormone does not fluctuate much. Okay, so आप बस ये देखो कि what type of equation is this. This is a linear equation because dy by dt plus ky is equal to this. So पहले बात ये बताओ कि क्या आप figure out, are you able to figure it out that this is a linear equation?
Yes, sir.
What is the value of p?
A.
It is k. What is the
K.
value of q? It is a plus b cos of omega t. Okay, so you can write this in bracket just to understand that this
Sir,
this equation represents change of hormones in blood, hormone levels in blood. Okay, okay, so let us solve it. So what is the integrating factor? That is equal to integral e to the power k dx, which is equal to integral e to the power kx.
सर
ये
टी
आएगा ना सर.
Oh, sorry, k dt, that is equal to kt. Okay, now what? It will become uh, e to the sorry, e to the power y into
9.
e to the power kt is equal to integral a plus b cos omega t e to the power kt dt. Correct? Then can you solve this? So it will become y into e to the power kt is equal to, इसका इंटीग्रल क्या हो जाएगा, e to the power kt by k, this one, and plus b times, it will become integral e to the power kt cos omega t dt and plus c. Okay, so if you take this, it will be cancelled and you will get e to the power minus kt, and again if you see it at later time, this constant will be gone. And what is integral e to the power ax cos of bx dx equal to?
E की power ax upon a square plus b
e to the power ax upon a square plus b square a cos bx plus b sin bx. So whatever formula you have seen, they are used frequently, and this will become y is equal to a by k plus b times क्या बन जाएगा e to the power kt over k square plus omega square a cos omega t plus b sin omega t. This is the final solution.
Sir, when we are cancelling e raised to power kt, then b with e raised to power kt is also gone.
When?
In in the last second equation, when we are removing e raised to power kt, dividing by both, LCM,
No,
cross
we
multiplication.
will have to keep it here, na?
But last second.
Just wait. If I am cancelling it from here, what will happen?
Sir, with b, denominator of b has e
We
raised to
can't
power
cancel, sir,
kt.
before integration.
सर ये इंटीग्रेशन के बाद हुआ ना sir?
नहीं तो कहाँ कैंसिल किया है?
नहीं किया है.
यहाँ पे लिखना पड़ेगा जस्ट. अभी तो ये तो करेक्ट ही है, ये तो इधर लिखा हुआ है. और
last second step.
Oh,
अब
sir, I am
last line.
wait. So here it is y to the power kt, and here it is already integrated, and here I should write actually, na?
b by u power of
After
kt.
integration, we should
You just wait. I will not cancel it here. Last step I can do it. Once it is integrated, I will just keep it like here. Just wait. A by k e to the power kt and y e to the power kt. I will keep it like this.
And sir, C.
And plus c. Okay, like
No,
this.
sir, C to the power minus kt will be there now.
No. So now at this step, I am doing it. So it will be cancelled.
No.
And then here e to the power minus kt. Like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So these are complicated equation, but if you plot it, it somehow starts linearly. The value starts increasing, and then finally it fluctuates and takes some constant value. The value of y and t is something like this. Okay. Any doubt is there? So this actually tells that story that initially the level will increase, but at larger time it will be only fluctuating about some mean position like this. So this should be the required value of that hormone in your body about which it will fluctuate. So A और B की ऐसी value tune की जाती है. They are like the feeding, the amount that is given from outside, so that it fluctuates about the mean value. जबकि यहाँ पे cos omega t है, that means the level is fluctuating. So if B increases, अगर बॉडी में ये B मतलब वो पैरामीटर्स के टर्म में हम देखते हैं ना, सपोज मेरा ये B ज्यादा है, आपका B कम है, तो आपके में फ्लक्चुएशन कम है, मेरे में ज्यादा है. तो टू बैलेंस दिस, ये A और K ये सब वैल्यूज हैं जो तुम दे सकते हो, so that the final value is about a point, it is not fluctuating much. अभी ये सब मत सोचो, just ये सोचो कि this is linear equation and we can solve it. But obviously it is good to take examples from the real life. So this was your linear equations, and then the last part
सर
of
जो ग्राफ है वो सेकंड कोऑर्डिनेट में नहीं बनेगा
hmm,
जो ग्राफ बना रहे हैं y का
hmm,
वो सेकंड कोऑर्डिनेट में नहीं होना चाहिए e टू द पावर माइनस बी टी
कोऑर्डिनेट मतलब
जो y और t में जो हमने ग्राफ बनाया है
हाँ
सर वो e टू द पावर माइनस बी टी भी एक है ना हमारे पास c
हाँ
में
तो क्या हुआ, ये
तो
तो
वो
पॉजिटिव ही वैल्यू है, ये कोई नेगेटिव वैल्यू थोड़ा ना है. How will this affect, this value will when when
0.
t will be small, then this will be something, okay, but as t will increase, its effect will decrease. So finally it will have no effect. If you see the value here, no effect. What second quadrant, that I did not understand.
yes
Second quadrant ye,
yes
or you want to say that time will be negative.
okay
Right, time will start somewhere from zero, na?
zero
It will be
okay
increasing in this direction.
got it.
Okay. So one important equation that is used first order, first degree, that is used in thermodynamics very much, that is exact equations. Huh? Equations that are exact. So they are called exact differential equation. Exact differential equation. And they are of this form: m of dx plus n of dy is equal to 0. Okay. So any equation of this form is not exact, because any equation can be written like this. भाई something something dx plus something something dy is equal to 0 तो आप लिख ही सकते हो. You can write any time. So any equation of this form is not exact. So then there is a condition that if del m by del y is equal to del n by del x, if this condition holds, then the equation is exact. Okay, so this m and n can be any function of x and y. M and n can be any function of x and y. So if the equation is exact, so using this we can solve the equation. And how we can solve the equation? Anybody knows? So it is solved like this: integral of m dx, keeping y constant, plus integral n dy, terms not containing x, and this becomes equal to c. This is how exact differential equations are solved. So let me take an example. Suppose 1 plus log of x by y, 1 plus log of x into y, x into y, x into y dx plus 1 plus x by y is equal to 0. Suppose this is the question. So this is m, this is n. So एक बार देखते हैं जरा. Let us check. So del m by del y. So it will become 0 plus 1 by xy into x is equal to del n by del x 0 plus 1 by y. So equal है?
Yes, sir.
So this is exact. So integration m dx. So integration m dx, keeping y constant, what we will get? X plus log integration. What is integrate? Keeping y constant. So it will become x log of x minus x. ये याद है मुझे. Upon y is constant. Correct है? And plus terms not containing x means y, and that is equal to c. So y will be gone. It will become x plus x log of xy minus x plus y is equal to c. एक बार check करना.
Sir, एक बार please explain how you have written this first equation
Which equation?
to find that it is exact.
This one? This one?
Yes, sir.
Del m by del y is equal to del n by del x. ये तो check कर रहा था ना? I was checking.
Okay, sir.
So
Keeping x constant.
no. Del m by del y means partial derivative with respect to y, and del n by del x means partial derivative with respect to x. Okay. So this was equal, na? So that's why equation was exact. Then I applied this formula.
सर ये log xy की इंटीग्रेशन है, xy log xy माइनस
यार y
xy
तो
by.
कांस्टेंट ही है ना, y तो कांस्टेंट ही है. सो इंटीग्रल log x क्या होता है?
x log
x
x minus
x log x माइनस x. तो ये यूज कर लिया. नहीं समझे? x y को t मान लो.
Yes sir.
Use this formula. So this was exact. इसमें किसी को डाउट है तो पूछ लो. If you have any doubt, you can ask.
Sir, other part we will keep x will be constant, no? Like here
Hmm.
y and
Terms not containing x. So I will drop this term because it has got x. So only this term will be taken. So integral dy, that will be y. What is written here? Terms not containing x. Terms not containing x. Okay?
okay.
सर सेकेंड लाइन में अपॉन में y कैसे आएगा?
यहाँ
यस
so आपको ये करना है इंटीग्रल log ऑफ एक्स वाई dx. ये करना है ना. एक्स वाई को t मान लो. y dx is equal to dt. So it will become integral log t and dx will be dt by y. So it will become 1 by y t log t minus t, and put the value of t again. So फॉर्मुलेशन वाला पार्ट ध्यान से देखो, इससे भी अच्छे अच्छे क्वेश्चन हम लोग फाइनली करेंगे. But be very careful about the formulation. How the formulas are used quickly. Okay, so let us meet again.
थैंक यू सर.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.